Curious John spent his day learning all about the Russian Revolution. He learned that the revolution did not necessarily begin in 1917, but that it started to fester all the way back to 1905. His teacher told him that on January 22nd, 1905, workers led by a priest marched into the Winter Palace in St. Petersburg to present their demands. Imperial forces opened fire on the crowd, killing and wounding many. Because of that, strikes and riots spread across Russia. Tsar Nicholas II, the Russian Empire ruler, promised reforms, including the creation of representative assemblies to address the unrest. Then, in July 1914, Nicholas II declared war on Germany and Austria-Hungary. The Russians struggled a lot during World War I due to ineffective leadership and weak infrastructure. Combined with the pressure of the war, the tensions of the Russian society exploded. The men and the women workers, along with the wives of the soldiers, took to the streets to express their outrage about the incompetence and the privileges of elites. He learned that the Tsar's actions opened the door for a massive social upheaval and started the Russian Revolution.
Wow, what a crazy day at school. Learning about the Russian Revolution was so cool. I wonder what the news reports were like back then. My goodness, looky, I just found some old news reports. Let's watch.
Hello, welcome back to your Daily Dose of News. Today is March 11, 1917, and the weather is amazing. On to a more serious topic. As you may know, on March 8th, the workers in Petrograd have started to go on strike about concerns of the continuing food shortages. Yesterday, protesters became increasingly aggressive. They've been raiding police stations in the factory district and disarming police. Let's get a look at our source in Petrograd. Stacy?
Thank you, Karen. As you can see, the police have completely left the city, and as protests continue... Hold up! I'm getting reports that Nicholas II has sent not one but two telegrams to Prime Minister Nikolai and Sergei Kabalov. Oh my God! Is that Kabalov on the street over there? Jerry, get a look! Oh my gosh, this is insane! Oh my gosh, sir! Can we please get an interview about the telegrams?
I guess.
Okay, great! So, Sergei, can you tell me a little bit about yourself for the viewers at home who don't know who you are?
So I was born May 3rd in 1858 here in the Russian Empire. I was the Imperial Russian Army General of Austinian origin and the commander of Petrograd Military District.
What did the Tsar say to you in the telegram? And if so, can you say what the Tsar said to the Prime Minister in his telegram?
Tsar ordered me to suppress the protesters, and I plan to do so by force. I'll employ the police as well as the Imperial Guard regiments. I hope that this will scatter the crowds in the center of the city. Also, what I've heard, the Prime Minister was told to suspend the Duma, but not dissolve it.
Wow, and for the people at home, what is the Duma?
The lower house of the Russian Parliament.
Well, thank you for the interview. Back to you, Karen.
Thanks, Stacy. I wonder if that might intensify people's revolutionary mood. Anyways, that's the end of today's segment. Make sure to tune in next time.
I never knew that. I'm getting sleepy. I think I'm gonna go to bed now.
John goes to school the next day and learns about the grievances and demands of the people in the Russian Empire. The teacher taught him that the Russian people wanted to end the autocratic Tsarist rule because it was unfair and not working well. This happened when Tsar Nicholas II stepped down and a provisional government took over. Many people also wanted peace because of World War I had caused a lot of deaths and problems. Peasants wanted land to be shared more fairly since the rich nobles owned most of it. There were food shortages and high prices, so people wanted to help with that. Workers also wanted better pay, working conditions, and the right to organize. Finally, people wanted more say in their government, which the provisional government did do at first.
So bored of this phone, bruh. I wonder some old news reports from the Russian Revolution. Yes, I found some! Today is November 7th, 1917, and I'm your newscaster, Chad Hughes, and...
Ted Hughes. Wow, is it already November? It feels like it was just yesterday on March 14th that the provisional government was made, and when Nicholas II stepped down from the throne and was arrested.
Yeah, is Gregory Yevgenovich still the Prime Minister?
Yup, speaking of provisional government, the Bolshevik Party has seized power of the provisional government and is taking control of some key government facilities and communication centers. Don't worry though, he hasn't gotten to our news stage yet. We're making sure of it.
Hold up, he's taking control. Don't worry, we'll make sure to give you somehow.
Yosef, is this thing on? Oh, hello, Russia. I'm Vladimir Lenin. In case you don't know me, I was born on April 22nd, 1870 in Simbirsk, Russia, and I'm the leader of the Bolshevik Revolution. As Bolsheviks believe in highly centralized and disciplined party structure, we have successfully taken control of the provisional government. Thanks to the brilliant slogan, all power to the workers, Soviets, made by me. It took a lot of brainstorming, as you can tell, but because of it, we have won. Also, our promise of peace, land, and bread also helped us get the support of the peasants and the soldiers, but whatever. Bye-bye. I hope you have had a good November 7th. Joseph, how do I turn this off? You need some...
Golly gee, that was an insane news report. The Bolshevik Party sounds like their core values are with people, and that they know what the people really want. Also, Lenin's slogan was truly brilliant. Anyways, dang, there's only 2 more news reports.
Hello, welcome back to your Daily Dose of News. I'm Mary Jo. Today it is July 17th, 1918. Since Nicholas II and his family are getting executed today in Yekaterinburg by the Bolsheviks, let's look back at something less violent that happened on April 9th, 1918. Our spokesperson in Brest-Litovsk, Perry.
Thank you, Mary Jo. I am here in Brest-Litovsk, where the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk was signed with Germany. Here I have a chair that was in the meeting and is willing to do an interview. Anyways, Ms. Chair, can you please describe your day leading up to the peace treaty being signed and your feelings about the matter?
You know, it was any other April day. Got the kids ready for school and then went right to work. I mean, on the way to work, the feeling really hit me. I felt so excited because this treaty meant that Russia's involvement in World War I was ready to conclude with peace.
My source at the time said that there was a disagreement leading up to the signing. Do you have any comments about it?
Yes, your source was correct. There was an ongoing question about the terms of the peace between the provisional government and the Soviet. Now, I do know that the government adhered to the treaties made by the Allies, and the Soviet agreed to only continue the war, only for the purposes of self-defense. But that's all I can speak on.
Thank you, Ms. Chair. Last news report on the revolution. Dang.
Hello, Millie here. It is a beautiful year of 1921 and 3 years civil war. The Bolshevik, aka Communist forces, had staggered to victory over their divided and uncoordinated opponents. We have now renamed our country the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republics. Now, let's welcome a special guest, Voodoo Blah Blah. She is here to see the future and make sure the USSR has no more surprises.
Yes, I had 1,000% success rate, so this is really just the future. Although I cannot take all the credit, my magic ball is the one doing most of the work. But let's get into reading, shall we? The political system will be thoroughly dominated by the Communist Party, and I think the formation of something called the Soviet Union will happen, and it'll be under the control of Joseph Stalin. This union's creation might cause some conflicts between communism and capitalism. And, I know the underdeveloped Russia will be modernized and industrialized. Our revolution will also inspire communist movements worldwide and establish a commune of states that will become a major global power.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Voodoo Baba, and tune in next time.
Wow, what a crazy time to be alive.